Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Pig. Today's opponent, well, it's a good-looking Prem side. Very good, very evenly matched with myself. This would be a very interesting match for me to partake in. Listen, if you come to this channel expecting to see some absolutely amazing FIFA Ultimate Team gameplay, you have come to the wrong channel. I am widely regarded amongst the people that do watch me as probably the worst FIFA Ultimate Team player on YouTube. I have no business uploading this channel, but nonetheless, every now and then we get lucky. Now, that should have been a penalty right there, in my opinion. Okay, we'll let that go then. So Dele Alli gets it back up, hits his hand in the box. That's another penalty right there, in my opinion, but doesn't matter. Look at that. I am gutted. That overhead bicycle kick did not go in. I am gutted. Don't get me wrong, I'm pleased for Nathan Redmond. He's been good in that right mid position for me. But, yeah, I really could have done with that going in. That would have been absolutely fucking beautiful. Really, it would have been. Callum Wilson, the best cheap striker in the Premiership. I swear to God. If you need someone cheap, very, very good, get him. Callum Wilson, Bournemouth. You will not regret it. So, anyway, continuing on now. Second half, and that would be a penalty. The ref will go, you know what, I've ignored two clear penalty calls in the first half. We are going to give this one to him. So, there we go. We get the possibility now to go 2-0 up. And, yeah, that looked like a left hook. That looked like a left hook. Right, so we know the score. This series is all about Joe Pigott. We score a goal with him, we get a pack. We get a win, we get a pack. Anything you can imagine, we're going to get a pack. So here we go for our first pack. No. Once again, Joe Pigott cannot take penalties to save his life here. It's embarrassing, but we'll work it out eventually. So the header goes onto the roof of the net, and that attack fizzles out. Nathan Redmond now, the scorer of the only goal so far, gives it to Van Aanholt. He's come real deep, actually. Lays it off to Wilson. It gets taken back off Smalling. It's struck, and Mesut Ozil, the man whose eyes are offside before he is. He manages to put it away. 2-0. And I tell you what, Dele Alli and Mesut Ozil in midfield have been an absolute dream for me. An absolute dream. But there's a very good chance I'm going to have to get rid of them, because very shortly we're expecting the Player of the Month Hazard to drop. And when that does, there's a good chance I might have to get rid of a lot of my Premiership side. I might have to start again. I'm not quite sure, but there we go. We do get a third goal there. It would be Bernard. And yeah, there we go. A big win to kick things off. So we're going to get a pack for that win. I might not do packs every episode. I might kind of save them up and just hit you with like 10 at a time or something like that. I'm not quite sure. So here we go. At home now. So hopefully we should get a nice roar when we do get a goal. Hopefully with Joe Pigott. So 8 minutes in, and Bernard showing that pace already. Nice cheap winger he is. It's passed across. Callum Wilson looks up, fires it, back post, and boom, there we go. Once again, Mesut Ozil making it incredibly difficult there, hitting it off the bar. He could have put it either side of the keeper, but obviously not. So he is playing really well at the moment. Really glad we got him in the pack. So Nathan Redmond through to Wilson. Wilson back post to Bernard, and look at that. He can run, he can dribble, he can shoot. You need Bernard in your squad. You really do. He is absolutely quality. And once you get a little bit more money, I would say you could probably upgrade to a nice Felipe Anderson as well. He's not cheap though, I'll tell you that. So once again, I take my foot off the accelerator and they come back. I have got a horrible habit on this channel of just giving up a lot of the time. And that is what happened in this game. 2-0 up, and then we go and do this. He was onside here, only just. Gerso puts it past Alisson. 2-2. 2-2 before half-time. That's a little bit embarrassing, if you ask me. So, there we go. That would be a very exciting first half, but ultimately quite depressing, because despite my brilliant defence that I've got, I still don't know how to use them. 52 minutes, and once again, we would not be paying attention here, and Valeri would put them ahead 3-2. I'm not quite sure what it would take for me to actually go without conceding in, you know, every other game. I'm not quite sure what it would take. It might take a De Gea. I'm not quite sure. So we do lose 3-2 there. We get a whopping 7 points. Wow. For the Champions Weekend League that I'm not partaking in for obvious reasons. I'm fucking awful, but still, not bad nonetheless. This is what we are really fussed about, okay? Division 7 at the moment, okay, that's not amazing, I know, but I'm not pretending to be amazing. But it all comes down to those rewards at the end. So this is the current squad I'm rolling with. There you see it there in all its glory. The best defender in the world, Lovren, at the back, alongside Bally. That is huge. And on to our next opponent. I am not liking the look of that Champions League card there, or Mario Mandzukic up front. In fact, the squad as a whole, very strong. 23 minutes. Ozil whips the ball in. It cannons off the crossbar, but it is put away, so it doesn't really matter. And Nathan Redmond, who's just been doing nothing but dribbling and passing for the first God knows how many games we've had him, he's now starting to get on the score sheets in this video, so that's not bad there. So Manganelli tries to take it past Redmond down the side there, looks up, lovely pass through to Ozil. Oh my God, Wilson, we've got the pace there, lovely stuff. Back to Pigott. Pigott passes it back into Dele Alli, and did you see that back heel pass there? That was absolutely delicious. Obviously, it was done purely by fluke. It was done by accident. I would never be able to do that again, but it worked well. And look at that. No chance of the keeper there, virtually at point blank range. So, 45 minutes. We are 2-0 up. And here we go, into the box. Redmond, he gets taken down, and that is borderline there. I think the ref did give this to me as a penalty in the end. So, we've got a chance now, possibly, for Joe Pigott to make up for the miss earlier. Let's have another little look here. It was right on the line. What happens when that happens? Right on the edge of the box. How do they decide? I mean, I'd be interested to find out. I really would be. So, we've got a chance here. Wilson's going to take it this time, purely because we do not trust... Oh my God. Yep, I remember this now. Absolutely skied it over. Callum Wilson cannot take penalties. Don't ever let him take penalties, I swear to God. So, here we go. Still in the first half. Whipped across, and it's just low-balled. He was expecting a high cross. We played it along the ground, and it is just slid. I think possibly between the legs of the keeper there. And Wilson absolutely flying high at the moment. I will show you, maybe in the next video, how many goals this guy has actually scored for my club, because it has been fucking outrageous. It really, really has been. So, here we go. Next little bit. Next half, 73 minutes. Very boring up until now, and I mean, it's child's play. Absolute child's play. It was a beautiful little scissor kick, and because I'm feeling like a bit of a cunt, we're going to hit him with a dab. I understand that only 12-year-olds dab, but I had a feeling I was playing against a 12-year-old, and 12-year-olds hate getting dabbed on, so I will do what I can to wind them up. Callum Wilson again. As I said, his positioning is fantastic. I don't care what the rating is, it works well. So, yet another goal for Callum Wilson. He would get 4 on the day. 5 in total for the game. We did well, folks. Very happy with that. 40 points for the Champions Cup qualification there that we are not going to use. It's a shame I can't give that to someone else, really. I've got no intention of playing in that whatsoever. So, rating of 717. So, there we go. We are up. It says we're close to rank 1 now. We're getting there. Rank 2 currently. We'll take a bit of that. We'll take a bit of that. But now, it's time to open some packs. My first pack, we get those boards. French centre-back from Paris Saint-Germain, Kimpembe? I don't know name.